So, okay. Okay, I'm going to give it a few minutes for some people to pop on in here. So sad. Hold on. Give me a little bit, Sos. Give me a little bit, Sosa. Not right now. You know, I've always wanted to feel unconditional love by somebody. And I finally have it. And it's, wait. Not right now. Go lay down. You should be tired. I finally have that unconditional love. And it's like a little too much for me. It really is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sosa is my world. I love that dog. But everybody needs a break sometimes, and that's okay. We all need a break. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you don't need a break or you don't deserve a break. Everybody deserves a break. Because if we're constantly around people, we're constantly doing things for people or for animals or whatever, we have to heal ourselves. We have to rest ourselves. Or how are we going to keep doing it? You see? That's what I never used to understand when people used to say, well, you know, when you're a mom, you know, if you don't rest, if you don't take time out for yourself, then you're not going to be good for anybody else. And I never used to understand that, but I do now. Because if we don't take time out for ourselves, we become exhausted. We can start to develop ailments, pain, exhaustion, resentment. And nobody wants that. Like, we want to be healthy for the people we care about and love. We want to be able to do for the people we care about and love. But if we are depleted and have nothing in us to give, but we have to keep reaching down, finding something to keep going, that's when I believe a lot of times people turn to other things to get their strength. You know what I mean? A lot of times people will just get so overwhelmed that they decide that they want to depend on something. You know, they want to have a crutch. They need a crutch. You know, I can't do this by myself. I need something. And then they'll either turn to drugs or alcohol or sex or gambling or, you know, shopping. All of those things are addictions. Can be addictions, I should say. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit tonight is addictions, because that article I was telling you about, I hear Sosa barking. There's a medical breakthrough that they're talking about that it can offer hope to those fighting addiction. Hello, I'm not seeing any comments. Let me see. I am not seeing any comments. Okay, we got that. Boy, am I tired. I'm tired tonight. I'm really tired. But I had set up the stream, so I didn't want to not show up again. I'll just get this out of the way now. If anybody's interested, if they like my video tonight, if you want to send a tip, my Cash App is right there at the bottom of the screen. And don't ever feel obligated. It's there if you would like to. If not, no worries. There's cash. The only two that's offered here is Super Chat and Cash App. Those are the two that I'm okay with. So I want to make sure there's people in here so that we can go over this article. Candy, that's okay. Love you too, honey. How are you? You're exhausted? How's work going? I get it. I'm exhausted too. I miss you. Oh my gosh. I feel like none of us have been able to connect. We need to be able to connect with each other, but we all have busy lives. But we all know that we love each other. That, I mean, no matter what, we're here and we love each other. Always praying for each other. So I'm sure if you're here and you're not even commenting, that's completely okay. If you just want to listen in, that's okay. You're more than welcome. Some people just are too shy to comment. Some people are just, listening just to, sometimes there's people that listen to people and they don't like them, but they're just listening. So that's okay too. But addiction is a very important thing because it's running rampant all over the nation. More and more states people are becoming homeless. And what do you do when you have a home, you have a car, you have a job, and then say COVID hit and all of that changed, and then you had nothing, like you lost your job, you couldn't find anything to make enough money to where you could continue to pay things, so you lose your place to live. That's when things like that happen to people. A lot of times that's when they turn to addiction, or that's when they turn, hi honey, their time is short, nice to see you. That's when they turn to a crutch, because it gets overwhelming and they just can't handle it. I'm sure if you're listening here or you are commenting in here, I'm sure you or somebody has had to battle the devil called addiction. And boy, is it evil. It is the devil. It turns people into somebody that they would never, ever even imagine becoming. They do things that they would never in a million years contemplate doing unless they were high on something or needed to get well. You know what I mean? I've listened to so many interviews from women, men in Kensington, in Camden, so many places, that Arizona, that women and men alike have sold their bodies, and they would never even imagine doing that. But the fear of being sick on these drugs is that powerful. They don't care at that moment. They will go, so I can give a guy a blowjob and make this much money and I can go get well. And that's the only thing. So they wake up, they have to get well. They spend the rest of their day trying to come up with money to be able to use, right? To be able to stay well. It's a vicious cycle. This is what they do. This is what they dedicate every waking moment to. Hence why they don't have their children. Their families kind of just said, you know what? Don't contact me until you're serious. And I don't want to hear words. Let me know when you've already gone through treatment or you're going into treatment, and we can talk. Up until that, I've heard it too many times. You've promised, you've this, you've that. And the person absolutely has to want it. You cannot force somebody into going to treatment. You just can't. They have to want it, or it's not going to stick. It's not going to work. And it hurts. It hurts to see our loved ones wasting their lives away. It's awful. For instance, my sister, who is 61, I think my sister's 61. Wait, I'm almost 55. I think she's 61. So, okay, I'm listening. I missed you too. I've been blessed with busy lately and running on fumes. What, Candy, please take care of yourself. Get your rest. I know you eat properly, but you may not be eating enough. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Listen to me telling you, yeah, I need to take my own advice. So, so when we see my sister, for instance, 61 years old, a crack addict, she never intends on quitting. Never. She's like, I don't want to quit. She sees no point in quitting. She enjoys what she does. She doesn't have kids to raise anymore. Her husband does it. Her husband provides her with it, actually. So why does she need to quit? In her mind, why does she need to quit? But my brother also had said the same thing. He said, I will always do drugs, he said. And you know what happened there? He stopped. He went into treatment, and 3.5 years later, he's still off of meth. And I'm so proud of him. He's working so hard. He's got a lot of money saved. The crazy thing, listen, the crazy thing about this whole situation is my brother, the drug addict, who's never had a pot to piss in. He was always getting kicked out of places, losing everything that he had in his place, homeless, eating out of garbage cans, just not cleaning himself, not taking care of himself. He today has more money saved than anybody in my family. That's how good he's doing. I am so proud of him. You're so right. They're not getting high anymore. They're just trying to get through. Right. Their time is short. And that, I always said, if I could skip the withdrawals, right, and not have to go through that and be off of the pills years ago, prior to when I finally did it, I was like, I would have done it years prior. But I was terrified of those damn withdrawals, because that should tell people how bad it is, how bad those withdrawals are. It's like the flu, but 100 times worse. And nothing touches it. Nothing helps it. And people, before they partake in even dabbling in it, they know all this. Now they know it, and they're still doing it. I mean, if you guys have seen the videos of in Kensington, the people in Kensington, right? Listen, it's such a powerful thing that these people are losing limbs to their body. They're getting holes in their body with maggots growing out of them. And then they're losing their body parts. They have to have them removed because of the drugs. Now, what's crazy is I don't understand how the tranquilizers, how those make people lose their limbs. That's what's really confusing to me. How does it make them lose their limbs, the trank? And I give kudos to the people that are out there, like Afghan Trucker, the other guy, AML Family, I think it's called. They go around and they interview these people and they get their stories out there, and they will bring them clothes, they'll bring them food. They really try to help them. They don't just hand over money to them. But they go out there and they talk to them like human beings. And the questions they ask them are questions that make them think, that make them really have to think and look at themselves. And a lot of people have actually gotten clean from these really kind people going out there and interviewing them and giving them a voice. I wish, I really want like I told you guys, I was talking to my counselor about it. I really want to do some sort of outreach, I got to balance that. I have hiccups. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article, okay? I'm going to turn off that fan. I'm getting a little bit chilly. I'm going to go ahead and read the article. So their time is short. Have you heard about the trank and all that? And the holes in the body? If I post the guy's link, I think he'd be okay if I shared his video. He seems cool like that. I'm going to post his link under here, and I'm sure he'd be okay if I shared his channel. And you get hooked on it. You get hooked listening to these stories, Oh, you have heard about it? Okay. So I'm going to read this. I hope you don't mind being read to. Okay. Medical breakthrough offers hope to those fighting addiction. With overdoses soaring in the U.S., more tools are needed in the toolbox to help people with drug and alcohol addiction. Narcan, an overdose reversal drug used by paramedics and hospitals for decades, was recently approved for over-the-counter sale. So now you're not going to have to go to a doctor to get Narcan. They're going to sell it in the stores. A new drug that helps people with a substance dependency detoxification in 5 days from opioids and alcohol without painful withdrawal symptoms recently completed a proof of concept clinical trial. Wendy Comack is bringing it to the market. She has dealt with substance abuse, has been sober for nearly 40 years, and is an advocate for others fighting addiction. Okay, so Narcan is different than Narcan. Hi, Saint, how are you? Aw, how are you, honey? Okay. So this isn't Narcan. This isn't what I was thinking of. Narcan is just something that brings you back from death, really, from dying. So Narcan, it sounds like it's something you can take for 5 days. It says Narcan, an overdose reversal drug used by paramedics and hospitals for decades, was recently approved for over-the-counter sale. A new drug. Okay, so that's that. Narcan, whatever. A new drug that helps people with a substance dependency detoxification in 5 days from opioids. Because before, that's one reason, again, why I didn't get off of them. Because I didn't have 2-3 weeks just lay in bed, right? Shit. Is this lagging, you guys? I got anything? What's that? Why is this comment not showing? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got you. I got it. Yeah, skin eating disease. Okay. Other gal who used what on this? What's going? This is lagging, you guys. I don't know what the hell is going on. Hold on a second. Honey, are you messing with the router? Hey. No, it's okay. Are you doing something with the router? Hello? No, Something's going on with the router. No. No. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Weird. Is it better? Is it better now? Okay, better now. Thank you. I don't know what's going on. We pay for this shit, and this is what happens. Okay, let me finish. So she's an addict, and she came out with this new thing, so you can detox in 5 days. Sosa, go lay down. Comax company Brillios has completed the research and raised $5 million to bring the drug treatment to market. The challenges of detoxing from substance abuse. In the U.S., nearly 20 million people battle a substance disorder. Almost 3/4 of adults with a substance dependency struggle with alcohol use disorder, and about 38% battle illicit drug use disorder. Detoxing from substance misuse is a challenging yet essential step for those in recovery. Depending on the type and severity of addiction, detox can take a few days to several weeks. Physical, psychological, and cognitive symptoms often accompany it. These include sweating, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, muscle cramps, and headaches on the physical side, anxiety, depression, irritability, and mood swings on the psychological side, and difficulty concentrating or making decisions on the cognitive side. Comax, CEO and co-founder at Brillios, understands firsthand what a difficult journey it is. Quote, "I was an addict and alcoholic at the age of 15, she said. Most days I drank about 2 bottles of vodka with a little cocaine chaser to keep me awake. 12 years later, in 1986, when Comax sobered up, the general practice for recovery was being anonymous. Addiction was viewed with stigma and discrimination, making it difficult for addicts to seek help. Treatment options were limited, resulting in a fear of relapsing. All these factors contributed to the general practice of keeping one's addiction anonymous, out of shame, guilt, and fear of judgment. However, times have changed, and more options for treatment and support are available to those struggling with addiction. Comax didn't want anonymity. There's nothing worse than being as optionless and hopeless as I was for over a decade," she groaned. "I never want anybody else to feel that way if there was a potential for me to help." She became an advocate for helping others fighting addiction, is an addiction coach, and has served as the executive director of an addiction recovery center. Still, she wanted to help with the difficult and painful detox stage. It is an essential step for individuals with a substance use disorder, as it addresses the physical dependence on a substance, making it possible to proceed with the psychological and behavioral aspects of recovery. Breakthrough oral treatment addresses addiction withdrawal symptoms. Comax had a successful career in private equity mergers and acquisitions, roll-ups, and distressed assets, and wanted to address the need for more innovation in the substance use disorder space. "We've known for quite some time that there's a neurological component," she said. "I always say it's a biological brain hijacking that's taking place, and we don't really see anything in the space designed to address that biological brain hijacking. Addressing it needs to be done at the very outset of the process." In 2022, nearly 110,000 people died from drug overdoses in the United States, a new high fueled by synthetic opioids. Dealing with withdrawal is traumatic. Imagine the worst case of the flu you have ever had and multiply it by 100. I hadn't read this whole thing. I've always said that. It feels like you have the flu, but 100 times worse. That's what it says here. Exactly, she exclaimed. Detoxing is the number one barrier to people not getting into treatment. And I would agree wholeheartedly. Every interview I hear, 98.9% of them, some people say they want to stay high. They want to stay, they don't want to quit. They enjoy it and they like their homeless life, whatever. But the other percentages of people say, I don't want to go through that withdrawal. I don't want to get sick. I can't. And that's exactly right. This is amazing. If this works, Brileyos aims to create a therapeutic tool that mitigates withdrawal symptoms, not just opioid, but methamphetamine, alcohol, and combinations of substances. The active primary ingredient in Brileyos formulation is, I'm going to butcher it, nicotinamide. Wait, let me spell this out. Nicotinamide, adenine dinucleotide. I don't know that one. Anyways, is a pivotal molecule governing crucial functions such as enzyme activity, DNA repair, oxidative stress, inflammation, and many costly chronic diseases. IV NAD has been an effective way to break free from addiction for years, but it's not ideal. High doses are needed and administered over 10 days in the form of a painful intravenous injection that can be cost prohibitive. Comac decided to formulate an oral treatment. Brileyos's innovative patent-pending oral composition of NAD Plus offers a more accessible solution, enabling individuals to treat their addiction from home without needing an IV or a hefty price tag. A double-blind, placebo-controlled BNAD 101 proof of concept trial conducted among 60 people at the Institute for Systems Biology validated the potential of BNAD 101, an oral treatment in reducing withdrawal symptoms within just 5 days. This revolutionary breakthrough could make an invaluable difference in millions suffering from substance dependence. Our next phase will be our phase 1 study once our IND, investigational new drug, is filed with the FDA. The bigger challenge has been that the Food and Drug Administration is just really backed up, she said. If she could wave a magic wand, she would speed up how therapeutics are approved and develop a more collaborative relationship with the FDA, working more closely with the FDA to accelerate approval processes was done in developing treatments for CV-19. However, stigma remains around treating substance abuse. Sosa, go lay down. No. Clearly, the government must take more concrete action to address substance use disorders and withdrawal. The same strategies have been employed for over 2 decades, yet the problem has only worsened. More funding should be allocated towards this sector to develop innovative solutions. As successful as Comac was in her career, it was in financial industries, not substance abuse treatment. She surrounded herself with pragmatic advisors. I know my executive style and know when I'm a good match for people, she said. She met several of her advisors when she went through one of Springboard Enterprises accelerator programs. It is a nonprofit with a mission to accelerate the growth of entrepreneurial technology and life sciences companies that led by women through access to essential resources and global community of experts. Its network helped Comac hone its message, protect Brileyos's intellectual property, and solve challenges that arise. Wow. So interesting shit, right? Medical breakthrough. So this is a serious medical breakthrough. This is going to This is huge, right? Is it just me, or I'm so excited about this? I mean, I wish it would have been around when I was withdrawing from opioids, but it wasn't, and I did it, and I'm here, and I haven't taken any. But for the people that are on, see, my concern though, you guys, okay, you know how all of those people are on trank. I mean, they've tested some of the people in like Kensington and all that, and there's stuff in their blood, in the blood test. They don't even know they didn't take it knowingly, but all different drugs are put into one thing that they take. So it's not just heroin anymore. It's not just cocaine. It's not just one thing. They've got all. Hi, Mark. Nice to see you. I do not know what is going on with this shit. It's pissing me off. I'm plugged into my router. Why do we even pay for this crap? My concern is they can't even, in treatment programs, because they don't know how to ease all of their withdrawal symptoms because of what's in these drugs now. You know? I'm so pissed. Trank, aka Special K Command used. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Keep doing this crap. It pisses me off. On another note, I made good tips today. I was excited. Well, one guy gave me his winning, those scratch ticket thingies. A tip. Gal. Let's see. Another gal gave me $10 cash, and then another gal gave me $60 cash. And that was just what was handed to me. I got more tips on, app thingy. I don't know. This is. Would you stop, please? Are you doing something with the router down here? What the hell is going on with it? So sad. Oh my God. You ask me when the router's not working or the Wi-Fi is not working, you ask me about it. Come here. So it makes complete sense. God. It makes zero sense. Yeah, you guys, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm not seeing the the thing that says that it was going off and on. So, probably their time is short. No, Mark, I didn't get it. So what was I just talking about? Okay, I was talking about tips. Great. So let's see if we change the subject, if it does anything. But I think that's awesome. I think that's amazing that someone has finally come out with something that can help people take that first step. 5 days, you guys. 5 days. Oh, it's back. 5 freaking days to withdraw and have that all out of your system. How cool is that? I think that's amazing. Now it's gone. Sounds okay now? All right. Of course, yeah, my little mouse thingy was spinning. Yes, they do. You're exactly right. Yep, they sure do. Sosa, you want to see his little? Did you guys see the picture I posted? He supports our Hawks, baby. Huh, baby? You support the Hawks, don't you? You like our Seahawks, huh? So he's going to be losing weight in no time, going on 2 long ass walks a day. Got home from work, took him out. I put some of this stuff on, this Restore. It's got CBD in it for pain, willow bark, horse chestnut, turmeric. That's how I say it. Turmeric, menthol. It smells like, you know what it smells like to me is essential oils. It smells so good, but it has CBD in it. 175 milligrams THC plus 175 milligrams CBD. But that's for the whole thing. So I really wanted to share that with you guys. I was so excited because I know there's people on here. I don't want to say names, but there's a guy that is on here who is on, and he has to take them because he's in a lot of pain. And I'm wondering if he would try to not take them if he knew there was something that could help him get through the withdrawal part of it. Yes, Mark. Not for long, hopefully. Few weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Countdown, 2 weeks. There's no reason this should be happening right now. It says connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router or moving closer to it. Shh. I have to show you guys a couple little things I got at TJ Maxx. Hold on really quick. I got a few little things for myself. Yes, I did. This isn't for you. I got a couple little things at TJ Maxx. Oh, where's my Skittles? Where's my little Skittles? My son comes in my room, 12 o'clock at night. I want some snacks. Oh, I love these. Oh, Skittles. Look. These are the Skittles gummy sours. I didn't get these at TJ Maxx. Okay. Okay. I got this. I love these kind of bags. I just like these. I don't like the big purses anymore. I like the bags that you can fit. You can put them around your neck and like have them right in front of you. I like these. So I got that. There it goes again. I love this brand, Flower. I love their lipstick. This is just, I got these. Those aren't too long, which I like. I got this. Luminous bronzer. And then I got this shimmer blush. And then, let's see. Got these. I'm going to put on under my eyes for the dark circles and puffiness. And then I got some eyeshadows. Pinky nudes. Nude. Hi, Mariposa. There it goes. I'm not gonna mess with this tonight. I'm getting mad. Okay. I'm gonna have to call my cable company, my internet company. That's so rude. They do that. Unbelievable. Really pisses me off. Hold on. These are really pretty colors. I love these. I don't want to break. And I paid my bill, so they can't, it's not that. Mother, quit breathing in my face. Quit breathing in my face. Let's see. Get off of there. Why can't I get it off of here? They really nail things down now, you guys. Not nail things, but you know, so people can't steal them from the stores. They literally make it so you can't even get things out of the packaging, even when you get home. It's crazy. I'm going to do my under eye thing tonight. Okay. These are really pretty colors. They really are. There we go. Okay. So here it is. This is it. It's the colors are really, you probably can't tell on the computer. Oh, the CB, that Restore stuff. Aren't those pretty? And I don't use a lot of, I don't use this. Remember I was using the shimmery eyeshadow for a while, which sometimes is okay. They're kind of like a shell. See how there's the design's like a shell. It's really pretty. It's okay sometimes, but I think that makes you look older, in my opinion. I think older women who wear the shimmery, shiny stuff on their eyes doesn't look. I know it's choppy. Sometimes I do that too. The other like waxy stuff I would get, I put on my lips. I put it under my eyes. I think it's good for you. All right, you guys. I'm not going to stay on here because of that. I was planning on staying on and hanging out with you guys, but I'm not going to deal with this crap. Not doing it. So, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. I pretty much wanted to let you guys hear about that article. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about that for people. Love you guys very much. Thank you for coming in, Mark. It's nice to see you, honey. Haven't seen you in a while, so it's nice to see you. I hope all is well. Love you guys. God bless. See, now it's showing that it's fine. Sleep with the angels. These are good. I still like the Jolly Rancher sours better, I think. Yeah, I think I do. Anyway, sleep with the angels, and I will see you very soon. I'll see you like, ooh, that was a lemon one. Woo! Woo! So, if you, thank you, honey. Thank you. That time is short. I always appreciate tips, you guys. Never expect them, but always appreciate them. I always appreciate them. So thank you, honey. I appreciate it. So if you do have an addiction, if you have a dependency on alcohol or, drugs or whatever, and you haven't shared it with us or other people or whatever, just know that you're gonna have something coming soon that can help you if you're really wanting to get off of them. See, it's doing it again. If you're really wanting to get off of them, then you can, there's hope coming, definitely. So God bless you guys. Have a great night. You too. I will see you soon. I'll make sure I put a notification ahead of time if I'm going to go live, okay? Love you guys. Peace. See ya. Bye.